Hey, if you're looking for a credit card for your startup or your LLC or your DBA, I'm going to show you the most reliable credit cards that you actually can go after. Okay, these are real unsecured credit cards. You don't have to put any money on them. They work with people with a low credit score. Now, two of these credit cards, they do report to your business credit file. So they will help you build up your business credit, okay? Just so that you can keep that in mind. All right, now, talking about these credit cards, we're gonna start out with this credit union here. This is BCU. Now, you guys know what I tell you about credit union business credit card. They do not report to the Business Credit Bureau, but you still can get a business credit card. Now, the reason that you want to go after this business credit card here is because it actually uses a Vantage score. Okay, so you know when you guys would go to Credit Karma, right? So say that you go to Credit Karma and they would tell you, well, your TransUnion Vantage score is a 680. Well, if you try to use that credit score like with American Express, Chase, or Capital One, they will not accept that score. Now, it's funny, those three financial institutions I just mentioned, they will give you your Vantage score. However, they will not use that Vantage score when they're offering you business credit cards. Isn't that ironic? They will give you that score for free, but they will not use it to help you apply for a business credit card. So BCU is the credit union you want to go with for a business credit card using your Vantage, okay? And the reason I tell you guys with your Vantage score, one, because it updates faster or whatever, it goes through the system, but it doesn't compute with the FICO scoring information. So that's the reason, like, your Vantage score may be 50 to 80 points higher than your FICO score. So that's the reason that I would tell you to actually go and try to join this here institution, BCU Credit Union, and apply for their business credit card. Okay, and you don't have to wait around for a long time to apply for this business credit card. Now, since this is a Vantage 3 TransUnion financial institution, okay, they also have a business line of credit. That's right, they offer a business line of credit. Now, the thing about it with business lines of credit versus the business loans, I always tell you guys to stay away from business loans. Usually with business loans, a lot of financial institutions, they want you to be in business anywhere from 18 months up to 24 months before they actually offer you a business loan. However, with business lines of credit, most institutions will start offering you a business line of credit at about 6 months. So that means that you would use the business credit card, make sure you're using the card, and then paying it back. And then after 6 months, you can apply for a business line of credit. And again, like I said, this is a Vantage 3 TransUnion financial institution. That's the reason that people are not aware of it. And it's almost like a quiet, it's kept type of secret. And I talked about it because most people don't talk about it, right? However, again, just keep in mind that once you get a business credit card, business line of credit from this institution, they do not report to the business credit bureaus, okay? Now, this is the way you join, okay? You would join through the Life Money U Foundation. As a matter of fact, when you join this foundation, it costs $5, but they will actually waive that $5. So once you become a member here, then you submit your application with this information and you can become a member of BCU Credit Union. Now, I know some of you all are they geo-restricted? Well, down here at the bottom, you should be able to find out in terms of their locations and stuff where you can actually find out if they're in your area, okay? That's where you would go for that. So that's the first business credit card. Again, it uses a Vantage TransUnion 3 credit score, okay? Not a FICO. It's the Capital One Spark Classic Business Credit Card. It's the gold card I keep talking about in my videos. Now, this is a FICO 8 scoring. Now again, they will give you a Vantage 3 TransUnion score, but they're going to use FICO 8. And yes, it does report on both business credit files and personal credit files, okay? As a matter of fact, they're actually on the business side. Capital One reports to Small Business Financial Exchange, Equifax, Experian, and that information is also shared with Dun & Bradstreet, a 580 credit score. Now, here's also an insider tip. If you had a account with Capital One, a charge-off account with Capital One, and it's over 1 year old, you still may be able to qualify for the business credit card, okay? So it doesn't hurt to try, right? But from talking to somebody that actually worked at Capital One, they said because these are two separate divisions, you may still be able to qualify, okay? If you have a charge-off that's over 1 year old, all right? Now, again, this one reports to the Business Credit Bureau, so it'll help you build up your business credit. It's Corpay. Now with Corpay, you have to keep in mind, and I'm gonna show you some things about this. Corpay, they do a hard pull, okay? They will do a hard pull on your personal credit. They usually pull your Experian, all right? Now, here's something that I want to show you all so you can understand. So when they do the hard pull on your Experian, it's going to be on your FICO 8. But here you can see that they report to Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet, and Experian, okay? That's who they state that they report to, all right? So that's very important, all right? Now, here's the key to this. For your business credit cards, when they pull your credit file, if you see an inquiry for the business credit card, you can actually call the fraud department of the credit bureau and let them know, hey, I do not have an account with this company, right? And because you don't actually have an account, it's a business credit card, then what they will do, they will remove that hard inquiry because it's an actual business inquiry. It's not a personal inquiry. So any personal inquiry, it has to have a personal account on the credit file. All right, so I hope that I explained that good enough for you guys. Now, another key thing to helping you build your business credit is actually making sure that you do have one of the primary banks. So with Citibank, with Citibank, Capital One, Chase Bank, American Express, US Bank, Wells Fargo, Truist Bank, okay? Those are like your major banks. Now the top three are Chase, Citibank, and Capital One because they report to most of the credit bureaus, all right? So they report to Experian, Business, Equifax Business, Small Business Exchange, and share with Dun & Bradstreet. Now, another thing about this, you do not have to have no type of relationship with Dun & Bradstreet, nor do you have to have any net 30s whatsoever or a Paydex score, okay? So this is Houston with Three-Way Funding. If you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.